Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are doing some Sky Shark. Let's see what we have here. Alright, kind of like in 1942. Jeez, our bullets are bigger than our plane. Look at that. That's insane. Backdrop is colorful. Looks decent. Actually has some fun texture. It's not a repetitive, boring one like we see so many times before. It's got the same tropes, it looks like, as all the other plane shooters. Where you got the random stuff and then you got the... Boy, those tanks shoot fast. Where you have the other like synchronized group of guys that give you your power up. The one thing that wasn't paying attention, trying to talk, used to do the same thing, that it seemed to just go right off the screen on us, which is disappointing because we couldn't even get our one power up. A lot of the stuff seems to get lost in, like, you're seeing one thing and then you're just all of a sudden you're dead. You're not even seeing what killed you sometimes. Unfortunately, things just kind of blend in to a lot of this stuff here. They put you in bullet hell real quick. And unfortunately, the one problem I have is the way everything is, the bullets kind of disappear and reappear. If you kind of notice where they blend in to the point where it's almost like they disappear on you. And then just kind of, like you kind of see them, yes, but on the same note, it's like they kind of get lost. And that feels like a couple of the things on this game. Like that right there, like we see, and then they just come out of nowhere. This game, you know what, honestly, it's a basic shooter. You know, it's got all the tropes in it, nothing really... But it is an actual pretty difficult for... Gotta remember to use those. And your ship, one of the few times I feel like your ship almost is too maneuverable. Like you actually wind up running into things way faster and harder and easier than you do on some of the other ones. That's kind of sad. We're going to start over. We're going to try one more time. Honestly, nothing really negative to say about the game. All in all, I mean, it's your basic plane shooter. Has the same basic tropes as every other one. But all in all, like, it plays well. It starts off pretty bullet helly real quick. But it plays well. Controls are solid. Controls are tight. My only real big thing on this game completely is the fact that a lot of stuff, because of the way the colors and everything are, it really does, like, you lose things in the background. Like the planes, because, you know, they're using all the primary colors and everything, they all just kind of almost blend together. And you lose them while you're trying to do everything. Especially the bullets. Like, you lose the planes, especially the blue ones. The blue ones really do kind of all of a sudden disappear. Ah! we were actually doing something there, but we lost. But yeah, my biggest issue is the bullets that are fired at you that you see and then you don't see, and then they just kind of get lost and almost like they're phasing in and out. Ah! Oh! And then you just get spots like that where you're just kind of SOL, I feel. Oopsie. Definitely not my kind of... These are definitely not my main games that I like to play. And I think it shows. I mean, as a kid, I did enjoy playing these a lot more than I do now. Come on, that guy's really annoying. Are we able to even hit him, or what? Okay. I don't know why we were having such an issue dodging his attacks. The bullets are a lot faster in this game than they are in a lot of them, it seems like. And we're quick. Again with the phasing bullets, man, I swear. Let me know if it's just me and it's just the way I'm seeing things, trying to... Okay, that was right there. We just ran right into him. Wow, we are sucking on this one, aren't we? This game is not a joke, though. Like, it really just bombards you real quick. Yeah, the bullets are so fast in this one. More so than I think in a lot of these kind of games. Where everything seems to be, like, slightly upgraded on speed-wise. Like, trying to avoid clusters of shots is very difficult if there's more than, like, one or two. And for whatever reason, our ship seems... So it just automatically blows up, but somehow we still wound up with that one that got us. Alright, one more time. It's fairly fun. It really is. It's absolutely ridiculously kind of difficult. Bullets are no joke in this one. Usually they kind of almost like float towards you in a lot of the other games. This one is definitely not like that. Let's see if we can fight the suck this time. What I'd give for a turbo controller right about now. Oh. And the fact that like everything is so kamikaze. And hitting things is surprisingly difficult. Stuff seems to kind of go in between your bullets. I honestly don't understand how I'm keep getting hit by some of these things. That they start you off pretty crappy. Anytime you die, you're like in a bad spot. Like, you want to try for those, but you really have no... like, it's so hard to try to get to those. Like, you're almost like... They put them in horrible spots to where you're trying to get that, and because of that, you're getting bombarded by, like, everything else. Okay, we tried to fight the suck, but the suck definitely won. How we miss every one of those on that thing, I don't understand. One more time. One more time. Yeah, this is brutal. Like, it really is crazily difficult. I mean, I'm definitely no expert at these games, but we usually get further than this, where we haven't even got hardly anywhere in this game. Every time we get powered up and then fucking dang, man. See, it's like we want to go for that, but we can't because we're gonna get gunned down. And that one didn't even give us a bonus. It just right into it. You like how they just had like every single tank just coming in at the same time, just getting ready for you. All right, you know, at first I was like, I really liking the backdrop, but to be honest, now I'm not as big a fan of the background anymore. It just kind of, it fucks with your eyes, to be completely frank. Like, I'm noticing more and more that because of the way the coloring is and everything, especially the green and the blue, that it really messes with your eyes. Alright, we can't blow this thing up. So I don't even know why we bother trying. We're just gonna... Whoa! Every time that thing blows up, we die! Like, somehow we still get hit by that one thing. Oh, it's rough. Honestly, it is a fun game. It actually... It doesn't really... It checks all the boxes of every other one that we've ever played, really. It's fast-paced. The bullets are faster. It has a higher difficulty, and I think part of that, like I've been saying, like I don't know if you're noticing it or not, but the way like the greens and the blues blend so much, you lose a lot of the game. It screws with your eyes. You miss out on some stuff. Things just kind of almost like they come out of nowhere. I think that's my biggest pet peeve about this entire game. Out of everything, is it does look pretty, but that unfortunately is the downside for this game. It really messes with you. Let me know in the comments if you notice that, or if it's just me. Maybe my eyes are going bad. But like, it blends in too much, and everything kind of just pops out of nowhere and then disappears on you. And it's really frustrating. Not to mention, they put a lot of enemy placements in horrible spots for you. So it really is difficult. Like, you really want to try to get the power-ups, but you have very, very, very limited ability to be able to do so. The hitboxes are a little off on some of the planes, especially the red ones where you're trying to hit them. Somehow our bullets kind of go between, through, around. Like, it's crazy how hard they are to hit. Not impossible, it's not that big a deal, but you do notice, like, as you're shooting them, that they're not dying. and that was a thing. But all in all, a fun game, far more difficult than other ones. I'm not going to say far more difficult than it needs to be. I don't mind it, And this one just, it's difficult, but not in a cheesy, awful kind of way. It's difficult as in you got to get good. Like it's a hard game that requires you to just be better and do better, as opposed to a lot of the cheese. So this one isn't the bloated difficulty. It's just, that's just a game, and it's fairly enjoyable in and of the fact that it is so goddamn difficult. Like, there's a lot going on. Your ship is a lot faster than a lot of them. Usually you have to get like 2 or 3 speed power-ups in order for that to happen. Like, sometimes you get the speed and it's a double-edged sword. This one starts you off fast, so sometimes you maneuver too quick and you wind up in the bullets. The bullets move extremely fast, way more so than a lot of all these other games. Some of the games you can pretty much fly your ship around a bullet as it goes. This one, you barely get out of the way. Enemy placement is difficult but not cheesy. And all in all, it's a good game. It's a fun game. It's hard, and it's going to take some work. But with that being said, guys, thanks for joining me. Till next time.